What's up, traders? It's your boy Vincent, aka Vin Boss, and today we are dealing with the daily forex analysis. We are going to be dealing with euro dollar, pound dollar, US dollar, Japanese yen, and lastly gold. So, with that being said, traders, we have what we are seeing as a bullish momentum, and we are structured to the upside. Very simply put, we couldn't enter here because there was no signals, of course, and then we waited for this strong impulsive move to the upside, a pullback to this area, and we do have a clear break of structure to the upside. What we might have is a clear break. Entry level will be here or even deeper to go to the upside. We are not jumping in, so if you are not in Telegram, please make sure that you do not miss this buy opportunity to the upside. You are buying the euro and the dollar to the upside. Thank you, traders. Now, with the pound and the dollar, very simply put, we do have what we call a big gap right here, and it started from here. Now, what does this mean? Does this change everything else? No, it doesn't change to the downside. What rather we do have here is an impulsive move to the upside, a retest, and a break to the upside. Right now, we are structurally to the upside, structured to the upside. What might happen next? Don't miss this. What might happen is we might get a pullback to retest this broken resistance, which will turn support and continue to the upside very easily to break the top of Friday or even the high of last week. So this is the target on the US, the pound, and the dollar. So make sure that you stay intact when you are when we are analyzing this, and make sure you do not miss these exact entries on Telegram. Make sure that you are part of the winning team. You're not just sitting on the sidelines and watching us make money. So let's go to the US dollar and the Japanese yen now. So with the US dollar and the Japanese yen, very simply put, this downward spike still reminds us that we are in a bearish trend. But what happens is that after this, we had a break of structure to the upside, retested the high of the previous broken resistance right here of Wednesday or of Thursday, which tested out on Friday, and we started making higher highs. And even right now, it's Monday, we have broken higher than Friday's high, and it looks like we are going to the upside. If we indeed we are going to the upside, this is the initial target that we are going to target. Overall direction is still to the downside. If we are looking for selling opportunities in the US dollar Japanese yen, 157.89 will be the greatest place to look for bearish opportunities or bearish patterns and formations to go to the downside. Right here at this level, 157.89, this would be a great place to look for selling opportunities to the downside. So with that being said, let's go to the last but not least, gold, which is now being discussed live here with you traders. And traders, with gold, very simply put, we do have a break of the day of last week's Friday's low, and it looks like we have just tested and going to the downside. But for me, I see this as a B and a C. I think right now, right here at these moving averages, this is a great place to look for buying opportunities to the upside. And if we do go to the upside and break this top, this would be great. Last week's high, this is last week's high, so the continuation to the upside is very much imminent going into later today or even later in this week. So with that being said, please make sure you join Telegram. You don't miss the exact entries in Telegram. This is where we get the exact entries in YouTube. Right here you get the direction, but the exact entries are in Telegram. So with that being said, traders, this is the bias to the upside. So with that being said, traders, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, you subscribe, and you join Telegram so that you don't stay on the sidelines. Bye bye.